How's it going, everybody? Tonight is the day before adventure time. We're going on an adventure tomorrow. I've been giving clues over the last couple of months about where we're going. Now I'm finally going to tell you. Victoria and I tomorrow are flying to Iceland, and we have a big tour lined up to go all the way around the island and check everything out. So we're going to be gone for a whole week. So when you see this, it will be Adventure Time Eve. And trust me, when I get back, I'll have lots and lots of video to share with everybody. But in the meantime, there will be a video while I'm gone. I will have one in the can, ready to go. I hope. That is whether or not I survive tonight. Tonight, we're on Purgatory 7. That means we are taking quadruple damage. And the mobs are super duper aggressive here. As long as I survive Anakim, there'll be an episode next week. We will see how well that pans out for us. In the meantime, Cycle 7 Gabriel is my personal best. I'd like to try to beat that. Let's see where we can get to. I will say I'm a little nervous going into tonight's run. We're sitting at rank 131, 3.4 mil. And I don't know, man. Let's just get started. This actual particular episode may be a lot longer than normal because we're going to really try hard not to get wiped out. It means no damage. I would love it if I had a holy armor, which I don't. All right, but I do have full health, which is great. I feel pretty good about that. Got 2/3 of a Tempest, 1/3 of a Cap 5, which I will need to recoup. I have a full Winter's Bite and a full Hog. And that's that. All right, what do we got? Well, there's a brown monk and a white knight over there. Let's just casually get into this because I want to be really, really careful. Well, I guess we're going to... Okay, that's good. It doesn't seem very careful to me. Okay. Well, you know what? I can't play this like I normally play. I have to get it in my head that this is not... I don't want to go in that building. I want to get these two monks over here first. So we're just going to go right here. And we can go back. I don't know if you saw that, but I thought he was dead. He fired, like, as soon as he landed, he was firing. Hey, look, we can't be afraid to use Winter's Bite here. If we need to. All right, so we're just face pulling stuff. What we don't want to do is pull that monk. That's good. Did we just get one knight? I have two knights. Two knights with no shields. I have no problem. Sorry. Maybe you get tired of me chit-chatting, but I had to pause for a moment and use my head. Okay. Let's get up here and... This is Wrath of God. Yeah, I need to line of sight that monk. The A-bombs were all blocking my approach to him. I had to, again, kind of jink over and get a little bit of line of sight going on. Okay, so I did get that knight, but not the monk. Okay, I'm fine with that. I think what I'm most afraid of is when we go into the pit now. Oops. Whether or not we get skelly archers. Okay. If there's anything out here, sure would like to take that Wrath of God. Oh, hi. But I will absolutely not hesitate to use my Tempests on them. Yeah. Just wanted to check and see if there was a pit there, and I don't see it. I'm going to make sure my arrows do not go through the doorway. All right. So pit is definitely not in this first zone. That may have been a bad idea. All the way back here. I thought he was going to jump. He didn't jump. I had to winner's bite one of them. You see that backstroke he did? That's one I often take damage from if you're not paying attention. I'm just going to zip over here. We got one knight, and I think, pretty sure that whole approach is clear outside the door, but we're going to go look real quick. Oh, okay. Not quite. Okay. All right. One more monk. Tell you what I'd love to see is a holy armor. And again, we will not be chasing orphans. That is a guarantee. Blood, hand to God. Well, we don't need the blood. Unholy wind. Has anybody ever found a good use for that? All right, so we've got brown monks and black monks. We're going to go right there. Oh, there's a blood that we don't need. Now, this hallway is going to be empty. So, I have a safe place. I just face pulled at least one knight, which is fine. We have this hallway as a kill funnel. Ooh. Oftentimes there's The night right here. We're just going to face pull everything out the door. Because the door opening is itself line of sighted right now, I can just stay right here and as things come out the door, I can kill it. Just don't want a big mass of things coming out. We'll just keep face pulling and line of sighting. Okay. Don't have a pit there. Let's see what's through this door here. I have a black knight, a white knight, black knight with a shield. We're going to winter's bite him. A little off target tonight. We're going to face pull him. The monk over there. Oh, there. I wanted to get him so that I had that entire back wall in case I miss. Right. Well, file that away that we have a winter's bite. Okay. Curious. Okay. The pit is not in there. And we do have monks on the roof, I believe. Maybe. You have spotted me. I'll go right over here. That black monk on the roof. All right. Barrage. Remember when barrage used to be a thing? All right, just that one room there. There was no pit, so we can use this hallway as a killing zone. Okay. All right, there's 2 zones. And now we got zone 3. We'll have an orphan and the pit. Where's the pit? It's going to be in a courtyard. The end of that walkway over there. This is kind of a dangerous thing to get into. And clearly we've got monks. You know what? We got winter's bites. Let's do it. I left a monk line of sighted by that little tiny column right there. It's okay, I got him. But the other monk that was... Ooh. Okay. Down to 17 winter's bites. I know where the orphan is too. So tempted, but I can't burn my cats because I haven't got any new ones. I got to be really careful about that. Now we're going to get our winter's bites. If I had more cataclysms, I would really seriously contemplate going after the orphan, but I just don't think that's a thing. I mean, I don't even have enough cataclysms to kill Anakin at the moment, to be honest. And not getting any quivers so far is really, really bad. Still have this entire zone to go. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, she's right up there. That monk up there saw me. Okay. Yep. All the A-bombs. One coming at me here, so I can then zip over here. And simply have that wall just backdrop for them. Really? There we go. I will wait for him to come out. Here's how we get her. Crap. Okay, I'll take it. Catch my breath and see if anything's chasing me. It should have, but it might have moved too fast and it might have forgotten about me. So now the important thing was I didn't use any cataclysms. Did use one hog, but that's okay. Okay. Ooh. I was real worried that he was right there in the doorway and that he would fire and it would like kind of clip through the inner wall and still get me. It's a thing. It happens. There'd be one guy out here. Nope. Quick upstairs. Okay. Alrighty. Now, the pit's going to be in that courtyard right over there, so I got to be careful. Now, I can keep using the... here's what I'm going to do. I can keep using the winner's bites because I have another one in the shop. So what I think I'm going to do is not go in the pit. That might not have been the smartest move. Okay. We don't want to be against that wall because we have ghosts coming. I'm waiting for that night to unfreeze. Might only be two ghosts coming right now. Okay. No. That seemed to work out okay. So what I was saying was, I think I'm going to go take these winner's bites and go all the way to the cathedral and take out all the monks up top, using the winner's bites as a safety net. And get a red knight there. And then go back to the shop and refill my winner's bites. have taken out one of the monks. Okay. So that's, oops, maybe I got some monks on the roof. Do I have top monks here? I don't think so. Maybe. Let's take a quick look. No. Alrighty. All right. Let's go to the cathedral. Let's take out the top deck monks, and then we'll go back and refill up our winter's bite. I'm really concerned. I may not be able to actually complete Anakin without having a sufficient supply of cataclysms. Wow. Okay. All right. Safe place. Okay. It'd be really great if this drop up here was a quiver. Oh, wildfire. Absolutely garbage. Not sure what saw me or teleported from down there. Okay. Apparently it was the stuff who was still on the roof. Well, that's all the rooftop. Oh, and you. Okay. Oh, let's just go around the room real quick. Blood, not a quiver. Lots of bloods, no quivers. All right, well, I'm going to go to the store. pick up that winter's bite. And I guess we're going to do our best. I'm going to burn every winter's bite I have. Oh yeah, I got the pit yet. Skip the pit. Hand of God. Oh, I don't have a winter's bite. I must have had one in a drop somewhere. And you know what? In the pit, we still might get a quiver. All right. Well, let's go do the pit with what we have. Kind of nervous about that. What is that? That was a hand of God, right? Oh, that was a blood. All right. Well. All right. Nervously going into the pit with 12. Okay. I'm going to cut here. And I need to go hunt for that other winter's bite because I can't go into Anakim with no cascades and no winter's bites. That's just ridiculous. So we're going to go all the way back. I won't subject you to that. When you see me again, I'll be on my way back to the pit. Another blood. Another blood. So many bloods, no quivers. Wrath of God, how tempting. Okay, I'm back at the pit. Didn't find the winter's bite, which means I probably didn't have one, or I think I picked it up earlier. So we're going to go into the pit with what we have. I do have a Wrath of God back there, which if I end up using up most of my Tempests, I think I'm going to go back and replace my Tempest with Wrath of God, just as my emergency arrow for dealing with Anakim. So we're going to go in the pit and pray for a quiver. And if there are Skelly archers, then I will probably end up using a lot of Tempests. Well, definitely not going after the orphan. Don't see any skelly archers yet. Face pulling the ghosts, which means I'll let them get up pretty close before I hit them, so make sure I don't miss. Yeah, I know she's right there. I just can't afford it. I almost went after her. Okay, well, we now know we have skelly archers, so I'm not gonna burn Tempest unless I have to. I'm just gonna try to be super duper careful. Okay, I just did alert him. All right, well, we're just gonna nibble away. And so far, I'm pretty happy with where we've gotten to. Let's body shots are fine, as long as they keep him staggered. You saw how quickly he recovered, though. He was literally staggered, and he fired before he even finished unstaggering. So really, I'm just trying to face pull, staying in as safe a place as possible, and trying to face pull and not alert any skelly archers to anything if I can. Or if I do, put myself in a place where I can very quickly have a good defensive place. I've got a monk right up there. I don't know why I'm whispering. Just for the record, getting a hit on these guys is actually pretty important because then their health bar shows up and makes them really easy to see in these dark places. I may need to use a winter's bite. I heard a monk alert, but there. Oops, I forgot I wasn't supposed to be using winter's bites because I'm screwed when I go to Anakim. I'll tell you that right now. 7 winter's bites, not going to cut it. But this area is clear. All right, we got 2 incubi and a ghost. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. Keeping my ears open for any ghosts that may have pulled with him that would come through that wall, but I think they're safe. Shot him right in the butt crack. I knew I had an archer alert. I wasn't sure if it was a monk or a skelly. Fortunately, it was a monk. Oh, just took a hit. 4 damage right there. I thought I was going to see it a little sooner. I knew he was alerted. Well, fortunately, we've got a lot of bloods back in the previous zone. That was me just being careless, which is something you just can't be here. All right, so we got ghosts coming. I wanted to pull the ghosts, but not the skelly archer there, so I fired over there on purpose. Did I just pull the one? Yep. So I know I've got 4 bloods hanging out in the previous zone. So what I'm going to do is, once we finish here, assuming I survive, I'm going to go pick those bloods up. Another monk. Okay, now we got a ghost coming too, so that's what I'm waiting for. All right, now just waiting for the incubus. Oh, another archer. Didn't spot him. Whew. Okay. All right, so we've got a good half of this, maybe 60% of this zone of the pit cleared. Get the under the tunnel here. What we got? So just A bombs? Yeah. Okay. That went really well. All right, let's take a peek. Uh-oh. Another monk. Another monk. Ooh. Okay. We'll wait for that incubus to come visit. All right. All right, so we just got that one room there, and I guarantee you there's at least a couple of skelly archers, and I've got Tempest, lots of Tempest, so I'm not going to muck around with them too much. All right, that's it, just this one room. We'll start face pulling the A-bombs. Here comes 4. Now, the pit notification suggests I'm done with the pit. I could leave at any time. Which means also that there's rewards. Kind of interested in finding out what the rewards are. Barrage, Pestilence, Azure Fury. Wow. At this point, seeing that I've already got 4 damage, I'm going to go ahead and can the pit. I mean, it's considered done when the exit shows up. I'm not going to subject you to me hunting down bloods, but I'm going to go do that. Give me 2. Nice. Me too. All right, let's go to the shop. Let's see. I'm gonna go get that Wrath. I don't feel like I have enough firepower to kill Anakin with what I have. And we're gonna get that Hand of God too. All right, well, we're on full health. Fill up on hogs. The gold doesn't do us any good if we're dead, right? I know 3 hogs is probably not going to be the difference. Okay, so I'm going to replace, this is really, really a bad move, but I'm going to replace Tempest with Wrath of God because I need something to be able to burn down lots of mobs should things get really bad. On Anakin, which I expect them to, because I have hardly any Winter's Bites. I burned them all, stupidly thinking I had a replacement. And so, I don't really, I've only got a handful of cataclysms because that's all I ever had to start with. All right, Tempest. Am I nervous? You bet I'm nervous. I don't know that I'm going to survive this fight with Anakin. Due to my own failing with the burning of Winter's Bites. And we still have the downstairs area, but that's not much of a challenge. That's just A-bombs. We also have a Grace of God. What? Yeah. All right. Well, I'm nervous. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play it like normal with him. Winter's Bite, Hand of God. When these guys show up, I need to preserve my Winter's Bites. I may very well use my Wrath of God on them. Yep. I just missed on. Well, let's kill these guys the old-fashioned way. Don't have any more winter's bites. All right, I just alerted all the knights. Okay, so I know I'm probably like done for. Need to make sure though. So, note to self, kitties, this is not the way you do this. Don't get hit by his aura. Okay, there's 2 hits. Yeah, very unlikely I'm going to survive this. I have really no more arrows left. Yeah, boy. All right, well, people, I hope you enjoyed this season's run, because it is almost over. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I just used my Grace of God. There we go. Well, so that's it. I failed horribly. The reason I failed was because I burned all my winter's bites, and I thought I had a refill, and I didn't. So that is a mental error that cost me my run, and that is sometimes how it goes. You got to be careful with this. Final score was 3.7 mil, and ended up at 105 on the leaderboard. Depending on how long the season is, I may make another run. I don't know, but I'm sorry. I feel like I disappointed you. I disappointed myself through mental errors. I wish I'd had some better drops, though. Had I had at least 1 quiver and a full thing of cataclysms, I think I might have finished him. But that just wasn't how it was. So, on that note, RNG plays a lot into this. RNG and mental errors, and that's what we had against us today. So there you have it. My primary summer 2024 run ends disappointingly. All right, everybody. Thanks for stopping by as always. Appreciate you. Appreciate your subs. And we'll see you next time after I get back from Iceland. I don't know what I'll be doing, but I suspect it will be maybe the sigil runs or something like that. Okay, everybody. We'll see you later.